Think it's too late to build muscle after 60? Not even close. But here's the thing. Your workouts won't mean a thing if your nutrition is not on point. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to eat to build muscle, stay strong, and feel great well into your 60s and beyond. Let's go. Hey everyone, this is Coach John Hansen, Natural Mr. Olympia, three-time Natural Mr. Universe. On today's video, I'm going to talk about the proper nutrition to follow to build muscle, stay strong, and get lean as we get into our 60s and beyond. You know, as we age, we naturally lose muscle. It's a process called sarcopenia. But that doesn't mean we're doomed. With the right foods and exercise program, you can actually gain muscle after the age of 60. The key is giving the body what it needs. So let's start with protein. As I'm sure you know, protein is the building block of muscle. Of the three macronutrients, protein, carbohydrates, and fat, protein is the only one that will build muscle tissue. This is because protein is made up of individual amino acids that are responsible for building muscle. Now, men over 60 need more protein than younger guys because our bodies become less efficient at using it. For this reason, you should shoot for about 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. If you're 180 pounds, don't eat less than 180 grams of protein each day. Now, complete protein foods contain all the 8 essential amino acids that our bodies need to repair muscle tissue. Great sources of complete protein foods would include eggs, chicken, beef, fish, turkey, dairy products like Greek yogurt and cottage cheese, and of course, protein shakes. I'm going to talk about the best way to eat the right amount of protein that your body needs a little bit in this video. But for now, just remember that protein is very important for building muscle tissue. Okay, after protein, the other 2 macronutrients are carbohydrates and fat. There's a common viewpoint out there now that carbohydrates are very bad and you have to cut back on carbs in order to lose body fat. However, carbs are the #1 macronutrient for giving you energy and helping you to have efficient workouts. The key is to eat the right kind of carbohydrates. With carbs, you have complex carbs and you have simple carbs. Complex carbs like oatmeal, sweet potatoes, brown rice, quinoa, and whole grain or Ezekiel bread contain lots of fiber, and as a result, they're broken down much slower in your system. Because of the slower digestion rate, complex carbs will be stored in the muscle cells as glycogen. That glycogen is what's going to give you the energy for your workouts, and it's also going to play a big factor in muscle recovery after the training is over. And don't shy away from fats in your diet as well. Fats are essential for your hormone health, including testosterone production. Healthy fats like avocados, nuts, olive oil, and especially fatty fish like salmon, which contains omega-3 fatty acids, which are very healthy, should be part of your diet every day. Now let's talk about timing and meal frequency. In order to eat enough of the proper nutrients that your body needs to build muscle after the age of 60, you want to try to eat a meal every 3 to 4 hours. This will help keep your metabolism stoked, and it'll be a big factor in keeping your body leaner as you build muscle. Eating smaller, more frequent meals every 3 to 4 hours is also a great way to spread out the nutrients throughout the day. Going back to that earlier example of eating 180 grams of protein, if you only ate twice a day, you would have to eat 90 grams of protein per meal. Eating that much protein all at once is going to make it very hard for your body to digest and assimilate the protein and amino acids to help build muscle. If you were able to eat 5 or 6 smaller meals a day, you would only have to eat 30 to 35 grams of protein per meal in order to get the right amount of protein you need to build muscle tissue. It's the same thing with the complex carbohydrates. Eating smaller amounts of carbs each meal frequently throughout the day will help your body to store those carbohydrates as glycogen in the muscle cells, which will give you the energy for your workouts and help with muscle recovery as well. It's also important to get your protein in right after your workout. Following a workout, you don't want to wait too long to eat a meal because your body is in a catabolic state after having gone through an intense training session. This is when your body needs protein and fast digesting carbohydrates in order to recover quickly. So a protein shake with a banana would be a perfect post-recovery meal right after a workout. And finally, I want to talk about hydration and supplements. Muscle cells are 70% water, so obviously it's very important to stay as hydrated as possible throughout the day. I personally shoot to drink a gallon of water every day. Drinking this much water helps to keep the muscle cells full and hydrated. It also helps with digestion, and it keeps me feeling a little bit more satiated in between meals so I don't get too hungry. And let's talk about supplements. The supplement industry is full of products that promise to build muscle, and there are a few supplements that I feel are very important. The first, of course, is protein powder. Whey protein powder is one of the best proteins you can buy on the market. It contains all the amino acids you need to rebuild muscle tissue, and it's very easy to digest. Now, you don't want your diet to be all protein drinks. You definitely want to eat whole food, but having at least one protein drink throughout the day can help supplement your protein intake. And it's especially convenient if you're traveling or you have to bring your food with you to work. And as I mentioned before, having a protein drink with a banana right after your workout is a great way to get fast-acting protein and carbohydrates into your muscle cells immediately following a training session. I also like to supplement creatine. Creatine monohydrate is stored in the muscle cells as a source of power. Whenever we exercise, our body uses ATP, which is adenosine triphosphate, in the first few seconds of an intense exercise. After the ATP is depleted, the body goes to creatine phosphate, which is stored in the muscle cells as a source of energy. By supplementing with creatine monohydrate, you are increasing the amount of creatine stores in your muscle cell. This is going to provide you with more energy and more power during your workout. Another benefit to supplementing with creatine is that the body pulls water into the muscle cells. Muscle cells that are hydrated are going to look bigger and fuller. So this is another great benefit of creatine. I would recommend taking at least 10 grams of creatine per day. You can take it before and after your workout, and maybe even right before bed. Another important supplement is vitamin D. Most typical diets are low in vitamin D, and this will help build your immune system, which is going to help with your training as well. Before I end this video, I want to give you an example of a good muscle building diet that you could follow after the age of 60. Starting off the day with breakfast, have 2 whole eggs, 5 egg whites, 3/4 of a cup of oatmeal, and a half a banana. And then for lunch, have 2 grilled chicken breasts, 3/4 of a cup of quinoa, and some broccoli. As a midday snack, have some Greek yogurt with some blueberries. After your workout's over, don't forget to have a protein shake made with whey protein powder and a banana, and then finish off the day with a healthy dinner of 6 ounces of salmon, a sweet potato, and some asparagus. So don't forget, guys, building muscle after 60 is not just about the training routine, it's also about the nutrition. Eating the right amount of protein, carbohydrates, and fat will help you to actually build muscle tissue and lose body fat at the same time. Feed your body the right nutrients, and you won't believe the progress you'll make. And if you need any help with your workout or your diet program, please check out my website, johnhansenfitness.com, and we can set up a 30-minute consultation where I can talk to you about your workouts and diet, and we'll figure out a plan to get you in the best shape of your life. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share it with your friends, and hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this that will help you get in shape after the age of 60. Let me know in the comments what your favorite meal is for building muscle over 60. And until next time, keep training hard, stay strong, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.